Are you ready? You put in the time, you got the gear. In fact, everything you carry is designed for a specific purpose to give you maximum advantage. Except your glasses. Introducing purpose-built optics, scientifically formulated and optimized for your specific pursuit. At Hook 'em Bullet, we believe sight casting for redfish is different from pitching a bait to a billfish, flipping to a bass on a bed, or live scoping for crappie. Each environment has unique visual cues and demands. You spend a lot of time and treasure feeding an undeniable passion. Don't take a Snoopy pole to a marlin fight. Make the most of every opportunity.
It's the moment when everything is on the line and precision, power, and control make all the difference. A moment over 20 years in the making, anchored on loyalty, trust, and support that goes beyond all expectations. A relentless pursuit of perfection. All born from a revolutionary idea to help you rule the water. Power Pole.
Hey everybody, welcome to the Twisted Cat Outdoors podcast, where we give you information on tournaments, events, everything in the catfishing world, bringing you value, tips and tricks, things that you can do out there on the water. Let's get this show started.
I think I just set a Twisted Cat Outdoors 3-fish record.
Hey, what's up? It's Wednesday night and Richard's not on yet, so I probably he didn't know. So just wanted to do kind of a mid-week recap on a few things. St. Joe coming up. Like I said, this is 3 Twisted Cat events in a row. Craig was supposed to be on with me, but I think Craig fell asleep. Or maybe he's working late, so we'll see if he gets on or not. But just to go over a few things, answer any questions. If you have any questions, whether it's live at 7 o'clock Wednesday, or you're just watching us tomorrow morning, asking this thread, and we'll get them answered. Friday night, we'll have the captain's meeting at the casino from 6 to 10. You can still register there. I think we are at 44 boats for St. Joe. Let's see. The comments aren't, if you guys can hear me okay, say something in the comments so I can make sure. Next week or the weekend after that, we're off. And then August 31st, we're going to be at Canton, Missouri for the Jack and Jill. So loud and proud, Casey. That's what I like to hear. So yeah, we're at 43 something, Tom. 43, 44 teams so far for St. Joe. What's up, Craig? Craig is giving a rod away this weekend. What's up, Richard? So, yeah, Craig Collins is supposed to go live with me tonight, but I like I said, I think he overslept or something, or took an evening nap. But just kind of going over a few things. If anybody had any questions, I'm going to pull up just to kind of go over some of the hotel stuff that we have. The Stony Creek Inn is the host hotel. It's just pulling up. And I'll share my screen just so everybody kind of sees. When you go to the Twisted Cat page, what you're looking at. So again, there we are live. So mainly on the featured, or you can go to more and then go down to events. But then also events are on the featured upcoming events. So here this Saturday, St. Joe. Click that bad boy, and then it brings you up to St. Joe. Hit discussion, and then everything you're going to see is kind of talking about this event. So this is the event we had in Muscatine. Here's a recap video that you can watch. And then down here, updated points after last weekend's Perryville. And then you scroll down. 2 days ago, we had 36 teams. All the team captains are here. There's the flyer. And if you want to register, you just click this link to register. Another little video talking about the tournament. Host hotel. Here's all this information. Stony Creek Hotel address, room reservations, how to call, how to do it online, phone number, unique group code 240808 catfish, 30 rod and reel for the kids from Cruises Auto with Craig. Again, all the stuff. Here's points calculations, how that works. Again, Friday night captain's meeting, St. Joe Frontier Casino, 6 to 10. We'll go over rules. Have a Calcutta. The casino will have hamburgers, hot dogs, and a cash bar. So we'll hang out there Friday night. Nice gift there, Tom. And really just kind of all the information you need to know about St. Joe's on here. And then obviously you can always call and look who's late to the show. Let's bring him in.
Me and technology, man, we just don't get along.
Hey, that's how it goes sometimes.
I know it. It's a stupid phone. I couldn't get it to do what I wanted it to do, and I couldn't get in there.
I've been trying to get this live going, and for the first time ever, it kept saying there's an error. I've never seen that before. So it must be just that it's a Wednesday night and it doesn't like to have us on Wednesday nights, I guess. So I was just kind of talking about some of the things. I know we want to talk about bait. What all do we want to hit on? Anything else you want to add?
No, just that. I mean, I think they're down there trying to catch bait for the event today and tomorrow. So he's taking orders for that stuff, and he got to prepay because he's been burnt in the past. So if anybody wants, to try to get on the list to get bait, they need to give him a call tonight, or and early in the morning, or one or the other.
Okay.
Glad
Kirk's out there bumping somewhere right now near St. Joe. So they can call Andy and get on the net. And in the comments, I'll go ahead and put Andy's number too.
Yep, and give him a call. And looking forward to a good show, and hopefully a bunch of spectators. Hopefully we got some kids come out, get them rods handed out to them little ones. Man, they love that stuff. Their faces just light up, and hopefully it helps to push them towards getting in the outdoors and getting off the computer and out of the house and doing something outside.
Yeah. We'll have the tank set up too for the fish, so that'll be cool.
And Friday night casino will be fun. It always is.
Okay, I just put Andy on there. So yeah, make sure you call Andy if you want to get fresh bait. Make sure you're ready to roll. And like I said, don't wait. It's Wednesday. Sam, the fish are biting. Kirk sent me a picture a little bit ago. It was just a chicken though. He didn't have no fish, just chicken.
They're catching fish.
Yeah, I've seen some good. Actually, let me show you one that I received. I wonder who this is. Anybody take a wild guess? Oh, come on, camera. Look at that feller.
Yep, that's a good one.
So that's a good fish right there.
Yes, it is. Yep.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a good bite. Sean, nothing last night. We just did a little bit of scanning and we walked some baits, and even in our pool, in pool 20, we were spot locked walking 12s, which is kind of unbelievable, where we're at. What do you think, Craig? People can guess what. So 3 fish limit. What do you think big fish and total weight's going to be? What do you think? What's your guess, Craig?
Well, I mean, I'm hoping to see one of the 90 or 100 pounders. I mean, we've seen plenty of them up in this area, and I know there's been some caught even last week, so that I know of. So hopefully, somebody'd have to be awful good and awful lucky to come up with 3 of that size. But I'd be surprised if big fish ain't 80 plus anyway. And then, the other 2, I mean, they can come up with 30 and a 40 or something. I think they're going to be in pretty good shape if they do find that monster. But there's a lot of good fish around. There'll be people running freaking 80 miles north and 80 miles south, 100 mile, whatever, like always. But there's definitely good fish to be caught.
Yeah, 120 pounds to win, big fish 80. So I'm going to go 88 pounds big fish, 176 total. And like I said, last weekend we had 190 or 191. Gosh, I've already forgot. 96 big fish and 191.
Wow.
And our second big fish was 86.
Yeah, that's some pigs there. And they're in this stretch too, but whether, they find them or not, who knows? It's fishing. Be a lot of fun seeing them all come in regardless.
So Friday night we'll be at the casino from 6 to 10. And then Saturday morning, I had some people. Sean's kind of stealing what I said. Good guess though. 140, 150. Yeah, I think it'll definitely take over 150. So everybody will put in there at St. Joe. Like I said, I had a couple calls. If you register Saturday morning, if you want to come up to the trailer, really just stay in your truck. It's going to be super fast. If a bunch of people come to the trailer to try to register, then it slows down the person that's right there. So really, once you come up, you have your live well lit open. You really don't even need to get out of the vehicle. You can have your partner in the boat, and then you're ready to rock and roll. And we'll help make sure you park, because we got certain parking areas where we're gonna park, and we'll talk about that Friday night also. But yeah, and then Saturday afternoon we're gonna weigh the big fish. So everybody will get a paint stick with a number on it, and your paint stick has to be turned in by 4:30. So we'll check the first boat 5 a.m. Saturday morning. You're free to go once you put your boat in and go. Fishing hours 7 to 3. Be back with your stick turned in by 4:30. At 4:30, we're going to go down and grab all those sticks, and then that is all. 5 a.m., Sean. Yeah, I can't think if there's really anything else. I tried writing everything down. I've had a lot of questions. I had a lot of phone calls today. So I think right now we're at 44 registered teams.
Cool. Yep, that's good, and we'll have some, I'm sure, show up Friday night and probably some Saturday morning. Hopefully the majority can come to the casino Friday night and sign up. It makes stuff so much nicer if you can do it the night before.
Yeah, definitely come hang out with us Friday night. Like I said, we'll have some merch there. We'll have a Calcutta, talk about the rules, and really just kind of get together. That's coming Friday night helps grow the event, shows the city and the sponsors, that we're trying to make a big event, and, especially the casino, that we're there to have fun. And then you can tell all those fish stories about you've been catching and stuff during the week.
They're not. So. That's all top secret info there. Too close to the tournament to be talking like that. Calcutta will be interesting.
Yeah, Calcutta will be fun. I love doing Calcuttas. And we got an actual auctioneer this time, right?
Yeah.
Because I am not an auctioneer. And you're not, are you?
No. Nope. Guys that seen me try at a couple events, no, I'm not.
I'm not either.
But the guy doing it is really good. So
it's nice when you have somebody that knows what they're doing, because half the time I forget what number I said or where I'm at or who, you know what I mean?
You just got to pay attention. It goes quick, and you got to make sure. And all you guys remember the sneaky tricks people do. Don't automatically assume you're still in the lead for the bid, because you'll have somebody right behind you making you think he's pointing at you when the guy behind you's got his hand up and you don't know it, and you think you got the lead, but you don't. So make sure, you're trying to get somebody, make sure you're still where you think you are.
Yes. Chris Thompson said, so we don't have to have boat on trailer and in line by 4:30. As long as stick is in bucket, we can tread water until we get on the trailer. Absolutely. So yeah. So as long as that stick is turned in to the bucket by 4:30, at 4:30, we're going to grab all those sticks. Then you're good. We'll weigh everybody, but as long only those sticks in that bucket are the ones that are going to count. So make sure your sticks in that bucket. In that bucket or in my hand at the weigh-in.
Yeah, we'll have the bucket down on the dock. That way they can pull right up there and throw it in as they get out to get their truck. And Because, yeah, there's no way we can make everybody be in line by 4:30 down there. The boat ramp's just not big enough, and there's going to be people trying.
Yeah.
So,
And we want people to be able to put fresh water in their boats and, keep those fish good and healthy. There's no reason to have 50 boats on a trailer waiting to get weighed in.
and be courteous, I mean, if you're not weighing and you're talking to other boats out there and you got there first and you don't have any fish to weigh, tie your boat up to the bank and, let some guys get out that got fish that they're trying to keep alive and let them get in the weigh-in line.
Yeah, definitely. If you, like Craig said, once you drop your guy off to go get the truck, make sure you let some other people get on the dock so there's plenty of room to get your sticks turned in. And then Phil, 5 a.m. I know if it was up to you, you'd be putting that boat in at 11 p.m. I think you cut out for a second, Craig. You look good now.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I
Yeah,
lost
can you hear? I can hear you good.
Somebody called me and kicked me out of the show.
So, yeah, that answered that. 5 a.m. live well check.
Yeah.
I can hear you good. Can you hear me, Craig?
This week only large 2-topping pizzas at Domino's are just $6.99 each when you carry out.
Hey, Mr. Thompson, I need you to call me after this show because on your registration, there's something I don't know. I'm missing some information. It's not a big deal. We can talk about it Friday night just to make sure everything's updated. So Friday night we'll just shoot for that. So don't worry about calling me. Hello.
Yeah, somebody called me and it kicked me out.
Probably Phil Brown. He loves calling when people are live.
No, it wasn't him. But as soon as it started ringing, it just kicked me out. Anyway, like I was saying, everybody just be patient, be courteous. And I don't know if you told everybody about that road going down the bridge, going into the ramp down there. That's going to be, you have to have some patience there too, guys, because they're working on that bridge. So it's down to one lane. So there's a stoplight set up at each end of it. So it's going to take a little while to get people through. And that's just, unfortunately, nothing we can do about it. It's repair on a bridge. That's just.
But that really shouldn't be too bad in the morning, I guess. Should it?
No, but it's still going to, most likely it's still going to, be turning red. And you may have to wait a few minutes or whatever. But I don't know. I guess I don't know if that's set up on traffic only. So maybe if there's not any coming the other way, it won't change colors. I don't know. But just be aware there's a stoplight on that bridge going right down into where we're going to be. So it's, nothing we can do about it. Just be patient and it'll all be all right.
Philip's asking where the live well check's going to start because I assume he's going to spend the night there. It'll be down, I assume, by the boat ramp. Pretty much where we're going to weigh in, really. Sonny will miss taking the ramp. Let's see. Oh, and then Craig is building a rod for the highest placing
First responder.
I'm trying to see if I had a picture of that thing. It's an awesome looking rod.
Well, I have the rod at my house here.
Oh, you do?
Oh,
I don't know how well I can show it on here, but it's pretty. It's nice. Let's see.
Yeah, that's going to be awesome.
Problem is when I put this down, then I can't see what I'm looking at.
Oh, yeah, that looks good. Just like that. Let me make you big.
It says Twisted Cat on it, and it also says, I can't tell if you can you see anything or not?
Back up just a hair. And then go up with it, the rod. There you go. Perfect.
Yeah, it's got the Twisted Cat, the flag, the location of the tournament, and highest first responder, and the date and everything on it. And the rest of the rod is I'll go down here and show the handle. Nice real seat. I mean, this is a very nice rod. I know it's hard to see trying to do it
No,
like this.
I can see it. That looks really nice.
It's yeah, it's very nice.
Yeah.
So that was very, very cool of Craig to do that.
Yeah. Yeah. Big shout out to Craig and his rod company.
Craig
He's
does
always
that.
building. Yeah, he's always building rods.
Yeah. He builds rods for a lot of people, and I can see why they have him do it after seeing that one. That's the first one of his rods I've had in my hand, man, and it's sweet. So the highest.
Well, Craig, if you know what I've done the last 2 years, he puts these bets on. I don't know if you've seen those bets he puts. He says, if the Kansas City Chiefs win the Super, I'm going to build a rod, and if the Kansas City Chiefs, it's $300 or whatever. And if the Chiefs lose the Super Bowl, I'll refund your money and you get the rod for free. And I've been thinking that they're going to lose the Super Bowl, and they haven't. So I paid for 2 really nice rods. Now I put my son's name on them, but I've got 2 very nice rods. And I'm really not a Chiefs fan, but I've got 2 Chief rods. So yeah. Team Main Lake.
Yep, it's going to be good, man. So looking forward to seeing everybody there, and looking forward to seeing everybody at the casino, and have a good night Friday, and then it'd be time for the big show Saturday. These guys bring us in some pigs.
Yeah, no, I'm excited. I was getting the tank and everything loaded up today and kind of cleaned it out from the last event. So we'll have the tank there ready to roll. And we'll, like somebody called me today asking about if they'd weigh fish early. So we'll weigh fish, just give us a call, let us know you're coming in. And I don't think the weather's supposed to looks pretty good, I thought. Have you looked at it lately?
Yeah, last time I checked today, it said sunny and on Saturday. So maybe a touch warm.
Anymore. Yeah, anymore I don't even like to look at it too early.
Right. But pretty good for the most part. Be nice and cool in the morning, and not going to get super hot. At least, I mean, most time these July and August tournaments, man, you get brutally beat by 100-degree heat. So mid 80s is pretty good for this time of year. So we'll take it.
Yeah. Yeah, 44 boats so far, Sonny.
44.
And thank you, Craig, for doing that rod for us. We appreciate it.
Yep, that's awesome. Whatever first responder finishes highest there is going to really like that.
Yeah, they're going to. Yeah. We got Dylan Lawson on here. Dylan, you've never been over in that. He's fished the Alton area, but he's never been over in that neck of the woods. He's from the Muscatine, Iowa area. So his team is going to venture to St. Joe. So that's going to be cool. He's been on a roll, him and his partner.
Yep. Well, it'd be a good challenge. They've never been over here. I'm glad to see some new people coming. I think that they fish they'll probably like it and come back. So.
Yeah, he said first time, looking forward to it. Yeah, there's a lot of anglers. Actually, there's quite a few people over there right now. I think Donald Moore and Charlie Blair were there this morning, and Kirk Lucky's there. A lot of people heading that way and have already been there.
Checking stuff out. Good. Hopefully they don't, like, I got a buddy who is a lake guy, and he never really fished the river, and he came over and decided he was going to pre-fish the day before, and he caught a 96-pound fish, and then in the tournament he got skunked.
That's last week we had a guy actually. Oh, I got to call him back. We got some Texas anglers coming and some Oklahoma, but JT caught a 100 pounder, and they didn't have a great finish at the tournament last weekend, but the 2 days before he caught a 100 pounder.
Yeah. Sometimes pre-fishing pays off, and sometimes it makes you mad.
Yeah.
But it's all part of the game.
Oh yeah.
Makes it fun and keeps everybody coming back. So
So yeah, again, make sure, like I said, I put the number for Andy with bait. He's down there. We just talked to him today. He's down there catching bait, and I don't know how many they'll be bringing, but just make sure you give him a call because you got to go on a list.
Yeah,
So,
I don't know, and it's first come first serve until he's out of bait. And I know he's got a lot of people helping him catch bait just because the laws have changed so much in all these states, and it's gotten squirrely for them to try to get numbers of them. So yeah, definitely call him and get on the list, and then he'll, however many they're able to provide for, he'll start at the top of the list. That's people that's ordered, and go until he's out.
yeah.
And if you call him, he may be able to tell you, how many he's got on his list, what his thoughts are on, what he's going to have. But unfortunately, the world has changed in that front, and he's got to do stuff a lot different. And I don't know how he even deals with all the head involved with that, but
I don't know. That's a lot. That's really far too from, whether it's Kentucky Lake or Alabama.
Yeah, and it's one of them things that I don't know. And back in the day when I first started fishing tournaments, there was nobody selling bait. I mean, you went and caught your own bait, or you didn't have any. So it's a nice luxury, but I don't know about everybody else out there, but I never 100% depended on it, even when it started happening. I mean, I'm like, well, I'm gonna go catch me some bait because I'm not going anywhere without it, and then wind up getting hosed if I have some 2 old, 3 old day stuff that I was able to round up, and then that for some reason the fresh stuff don't show up. At least I'm not baitless, and I've caught a lot of fish on frozen bait, so it's it is what it is. But it's awful nice of them to offer and be doing it. I mean, I'm glad for the guys that like doing it that way. And it's just a lot of guys like using that skipjack, and we you just can't go out here on the Missouri River and catch it. So
no. Somebody, Dave Steiger, asked, are 17 boats legal? 17-foot boats? Yeah, if you have any questions, give me or Craig a call. We can talk about live wells, and we also have a grassroots where it's $100 entry, 100% payback. It's also along with every event. So sometimes we have a couple grassroots teams get into it. So I'll put my number down here, and like I said, you can call Craig or myself. And let's see, anybody that has any questions tonight, don't want to ask it in the chat, feel free to give us a call, and we'll get them answered. Hey, Riston, what's going on?
Better call.
So what do you think?
I have no clue what you're talking about.
Well, somebody asked about if they have a 17-foot boat, but I don't know what they mean by that, if it's legal.
Well, they just mean it. Do you allow that size boat in a tournament? And yes, 17 foot's plenty. I mean, as long as at least we always did it, as long as it's a Coast Guard approved boat, safe, you're and registered and all that, you're fine. I mean, as long as it's a legal boat out of, you're fine.
Yeah, I'd assume it's a legal boat. So, like, Dave, if you got any questions, definitely feel free to give me or Craig a call. Yeah, other than that, I can't think of anything else.
Yeah, it sounds like the majority of it. And I got 4 grandkids going to be showing up here in a few minutes, and you ain't going to want me to be on here. Nobody's going to hear nothing but screaming. So,
yeah. You got them all night?
Yep.
Oh, well, that'll be fun. How old?
3, 4, 6, and 9.
Oh, my.
Yeah.
Oh, my. Well, that'll be fun. Yeah, that'll be fun. Okay, well, yeah. Every Wednesday?
Yep, every Wednesday.
No, that's cool.
So they stay all night, and she keeps them all day tomorrow too.
Nice.
My wife's a little insane, in case you're wondering. Well, she put up with me, so what's that do?
I was gonna say, if she's putting up with you,
right? All right. Well, if anybody else has any questions, sure give a call.
Yeah,
Here and try to eat something real quick before the monsters arrive.
Okay. Well, thanks for hanging out, Craig. And like I said, I'm sure I'll holler at you tomorrow.
Okay. Sorry, I couldn't figure out the
All
phone.
right, man.
Good talking to everybody. Look forward to seeing everybody Friday. And bring your dang eggs. I want to see some fish.
We're going to see some big ones. I'm excited.
All right, man. Have a good evening. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. All right. See you, Craig.
Take care.
All righty. So, again, just a few things. Dylan, Lawson, aren't they all? So, hey, Dave, like I said, feel free to give me a call if you have any questions about the boat. And just, again, a few things we did. We got points up, so make sure that you're checking that. I know the points have changed a lot. Let's see if I can share that screen. Okay. So again, here's current points. St. Joe's this weekend, and then Jack and Jill out of Canton, Missouri is going to be August 31st. We'll have that stuff up. Registration's open for all the rest of the events. But just if you look at the points, I had another angler call me yesterday about, is it all points added up, or is it just, so it's just the four. So again, if you look on the top here with JT Ray, he's got 779. So he's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 out of 8 events he's fished. We're only taking 4, his best 4. So 199, 199, 192, and 189. So lots can change. So far, 50th has 574 points. And we have had a ton of anglers so far this year. We have had 552 anglers so far this year. So, Billy, I'm not sure what you're talking about there, but yeah, again, it's just a quick Wednesday night midweek update just to answer any questions about the events we've got coming up. And definitely this weekend, St. Joe, and then we're off August 24th. And then Labor Day weekend is going to be the Jack and Jill. Super excited about that. That's $150 entry per team. Line to Sunnies. Yeah, it's smart. Pay attention to the dikes for sure. It's $150 entry. Jack and Jill out of Canton, Missouri. We got a host hotel, the Cobblestone. Again, that you can have as many kids 18 and under. So I had somebody say, hey, my wife can't come. Can I just bring my daughter? Absolutely. So as long as there's one male, one female in the boat, you're good. But the most adults you can have are 2, and they both got to be male or female. But once you're 18 and under, you can have as many kids as long as it's legal to have that in your boat. So I think we had 44 boats last year, 100% payback, $150 entry. It will be trailering just like last year from Keokuk to Quincy. We'll still check everybody there in Canton that morning, and then we'll weigh in down at the park. So other than that, I think I've covered most things. Craig finally jumped on to hang out with us, and we'll have the Perryville, Missouri recap up shortly. And I think that's really all I got for everybody tonight. So everybody have a good rest of your week. Hopefully we get to see you Friday night. Please show up and hang out with us Friday night at the captain's dinner and meeting. And then Saturday morning, we're going to rock and roll. 5 a.m. will be the first boat we check. You're free to go. Fishing starts at 7. Fishing quits at 3. Your stick has to be into the weigh-in bucket by 4:30 to be eligible to weigh. So that's it. Everybody have a good night. If you want to guess in the comments your big fish and total weight, Philip Brown, you always got to say that. Put big fish and total weight, and then whoever gets closest, I'll send them a hat. Maybe like this one or something. Big fish, I'm going to go 88, but you got to beat me. Big fish, 88, and total weight, 176. That's a That's a weight there. I mean, it got beat last weekend, but that's still. So mine's 88 big fish, total weight 176. Put your guess in the comments. Tell your friends about this event and the next couple events coming up. Hope to see you. Thanks for watching. Next Monday night, I'm pretty sure we're going to have Pate with Pro Guide batteries, talking about lithiums and all that fun stuff. Any questions you got about batteries, chargers, and all that, that'll be the podcast to get those answered. Pro Guide Battery has been a big sponsor for a couple years, and really excited to have Pate on because there's been a lot of questions about batteries. Lithium, do you go lithium? Do you not? All that stuff. So make sure you put your comments in, your guesses in the comments, and we'll see you this weekend, St. Joe, Missouri. It's going to be a good one. Everybody else, thanks for watching. See you this weekend.